I know them niggas hate that tush push. I think they around the same age. He might be the young, yeah. Man, if this dude don't come on, I could still be upgrading my player. Finna text him, tell the nigga, never mind, you ain't ready.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. The heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense. Particularly, that team across the field is a conference foe. And that's exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators. Ribbon Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Florida Gators. 3 years sports college football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Hey, I forgot about this shit already. Nah, I knew about you and Blair.
Fielded in the end zone.
Yeah, forgot about the other fella. You've been cutting up
He
about.
was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
I got Florida in this league, trying to build them back up. I've been losing some games for these niggas teams, 99 and shit.
Power football with the run. There he goes. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox, toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced. And I think in the SEC today, you have got to be able to run the football if you're going to win games. And this guy right here, he's going to give the Gators a chance.
The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Abrams. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Man.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down, a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The toss to the outside. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
To the air on second down. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. These teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired, but you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Here's the handoff. And some room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Man, I love when offenses are not afraid to run the football consecutive times in a row or multiple times in a row. I know everybody wants to air it out, but, man, getting that ground game established, making those linebackers and safeties come up and know that we're going to run the football, I like the way they started this football game.
And the Cavaliers are flying down the field. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
To the ground with the back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
On the ground, it's McGee.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll throw it from the red zone. Into the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers. A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Jones. He's got great speed. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. From the gun, the ground game. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This will be the final play of the first quarter. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Hardy. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter.
Go in the Rick.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Looking to throw for it. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You can tell the defense, everyone is right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, come on, they just going on and on.
tackle there, giving them some size and still making the play.
Look, as an offense, we're always going to take incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not much.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
On 4th and 9, the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Leaves it with the back. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Hardy.
I ain't never seen two nigga teams get took out.
The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line.
Same
when
time.
Offenses get first downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum. Look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this.
Hey, homeboy.
And they knock him down at the 31. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity. And like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if
Florida
wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And they're able to make the tackle.
Hey, listen, I'm going to look across the board if I'm a quarterback, and I'm going to find my matchups. And I got man-to-man, and I got a corner route. I throw that thing towards the sideline, let my receiver do the rest, and he does. Goes up, catches the football. While
he got to start making you play yourself at the end of the year like you do me. Making me play you all them goddamn time.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. Touchdown, Virginia. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there in that touchdown catch.
Coming out with it, it's Jones. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They go to the ground. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. They've gotten deep into the conference race, sitting on top of the standings right now. That conference championship game is starting to loom large.
It is, and there's so much at stake, right? Like knowing in the 12-team playoff that I have a chance to get a bye, right? If I can win my conference. So a lot at stake. They've done really well. They're at the top of the leaderboard right now, Palmer, but a little bit of the season still left.
Yeah, you got to focus on today. We're at that time of season where all of us love talking about what's coming up and predicting who that conference championship game is going to be. Can they go to the playoff? It all doesn't matter if you don't win this game today, so you've got to be focused here. This is a massive game.
Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referees signal for the 2-minute timeout. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Might be calling a hot route. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by this offense converting the 3rd down. Listen, 3rd and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. 3rd downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets into the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
The Gators will line it up on 1st and 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the left side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fires it down the seam. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. The sweet feet buy a little time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there.
Hey, quarterbacks got to understand, I know you got your favorites, and you look out there and that guy's really good. I'm going to find ways to get him, but I got to take what the defense gives me, and double coverage is probably not the avenue that I want to go attack consistently.
This time on target. Smashes ahead. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down.
The hardest thing to do in college football is tackle in the open field. These guys are so fast, so elusive. You just want to get them on the ground. You see the swing and the miss there. It leads to extra yards. So hard for a defense to get those guys on the ground.
And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down.
A
send the tight end in motion. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them
No,
more
you don't,
dimensional,
Blair.
put them in passing situations.
You can
Really
play
good job by
you
the
can
defense.
play it off of that.
After picking
All
up a
my
couple at
PlayStation 4
second and
games, I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. You just load it up and play it like a regular game.
Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
Man, these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7 years old, 8, 9 years old now. So even when they don't have wide open wide receivers, you still expect them to put that ball in there and make it happen.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Oh, y'all
Zings it complete to the right. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half.
Man, y'all quit lying to that man like lightning hit his shit and all that shit. That nigga just be real and tell them what real. He play that
They've
motherfucker too
moved it
much.
to the 19, first and 10.
No. We don't play it like that
Wants
nigga
to
small.
throw on first down.
That nigga play when he play.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him.
Nah,
to make
for
sure
what?
he didn't think
Nigga,
about
for
something
what?
later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Beat the fuck out you, Blair.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Outside the pocket, let's go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right too, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew. But I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion now setting up for it.
On fourth down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. This whole play is going to see if this
Hey,
kicker
every
can
time
operate
AJ
in the
fall, he
same
grabbing
noise.
something now. That nigga banged up and beat up.
Absolute shank. Missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking to throw. He breaks a tackle. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Gators will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Not all 8.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Wide open downfield. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Cavaliers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. They'll grab the squib kick just inside the 10. And the returner will be knocked down.
And the Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Tackle was made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. And the Gators want to crank the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a 1st down. Oh, and here they go again. 1st down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And they finally get to this guy, and he's electric. He's dynamic. He can make plays with his feet and scramble around, and I think they got used to it in the first half, and now, if they want to win this football game, they got to continue to catch that fast joker and get him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time, throwing the incompletion.
And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Nice job by the defense there. You talk about when you have your foot on the neck of your opponent, you just keep the pressure down, right? You don't take it off. And with that opportunity on 4th down in their opponent's territory, you get the stop. You now get an opportunity here in the second half to build on your 2 possessions.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Man, it's nice when you can buy some space coming out of your own end zone with a nice productive run.
Snap the ball, thinking about make sure we don't get a safety, and now all of a sudden you've got a drive starter. This offense will start doing business from their own 18-yard line on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it 1st and 10 just outside the 20. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
That's it, 5-star.
Last play, it's 2nd and 10.
No, I tried to get him.
Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
We're glad.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A design run for the quarterback. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know
you
got to
gotta play them while you going to get the other niggas.
Number one in the nation against the run. So I look for this offense to be more physical, be creative, try to find ways to run the ball against this defense that is so dynamic.
Snap to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the 1st down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
You know you're going to get niggas with the team you want and that with. Me and Georgia go all
4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying on the field. What a big moment here. The snap sets up to throw. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football in this 4th down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. At the 15, he's loose. He's loose on the right. The 40, the 30, past the 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Virginia. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently ahead in this one inside a jam-packed Eden Stadium, but the Bobcats have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Boston College. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should...
if this nigga don't come on.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this passing attack was on fire last week. Quarterback threw multiple TDs, but they got brought back down to earth very quick in the first half of this game. So here they are now early in the third quarter. They're trying to get some of that mojo back, taking a shot. I like the aggressiveness.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. Turns it on at midfield. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've reached the end of the period. It's Virginia holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. He wants to change this route. Wants to fire on second down. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Gators in the hurry up. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
The Gators have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. They'll run it from the gun. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Might as well go big or go home. They need a touchdown, and it looks like they're on their way home anyway. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on fourth and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that fourth down play.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Breaks the tackle. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. They'll pick up the first down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Virginia.
And the Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Timeout called by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. This time of year, when you're the higher-ranked team, you're getting everybody's best shot, and guys, they answer the bell.
There are head coaches in this sport that say nameless, faceless opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game to the park, regardless of who you're playing. A lot of eyes on this one, David, because of the rankings. But, man, they were easily the better team today.
Well, and I get that nameless faceless, but when you play a ranked team, it gets your blood going a little bit. And you could tell they were ready to make a statement. Played a good squad. They made them look like they weren't a good squad, proving why they're ranked so high.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little...